Welcome to your new news, analysis, and opinion channel. Like, subscribe, and feel free to comment, that way you'll get all the exclusive content I post every day for Boston Bruins fans. We seek to bring only true and quality information to our fans. Sign up for the latest updated Boston news. After her trade from Washington to Boston last week, it remains a blur for Garnet Hathaway, who grew up in Kennebunkport, Maine, where the late U.S. President George H.W. Bush was the most famous resident. Hathaway, who spray-painted his red Washington Bruins gloves black after the trade to get in the mood, came to the Bruins, who are chasing the 2005-2006 Detroit Red Wings record for most wins, 62, tied with Tampa in 2018-19, and points, 131, in 82 games, along with quarterback Dmitry Orlov. Hathaway figures as a key part of their fourth lineup, while Orlov started alongside Charlie McAvoy against the Oilers. Embarrassment of riches for the August 5, 45 Bruins, who seem to have it all covered in a stacked Eastern Conference. They have a goaltender Linus Ullmark who can win the Vezina Trophy, he's 30-4-1, and just scored a goal against Vancouver. They have a deep defense with McAvoy, Hampus Lindholm, Orlov and Brandon Carlo in their top four, and an advanced group led by Hall of Famer Patrice Bergeron, David Pastrnak, who can score 60, and Brad Marchand, who is playing with Louis DeBrusk's son Jake on the front lines. Unfortunately, the Taylor Hall is back story wasn't in the cards on Monday as the former Oiler flew back to Boston with a lower body injury. Just in case coach Jim Montgomery said, nothing serious. Stanley Cup contenders need at least 2 of the 3 covered boxes to stand a chance, but Boston has all 3, though it picked second-place Jeremy Swayman against the Oilers. Ullmark and the other Bruins are a lock to the President's Trophy for a league record, but we all know about that curse going into this season. The President's Trophy has been awarded 33 times. Only 8 teams have achieved the daily double, and 3 of the last 4 President's Trophy winners have been eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. The Oilers are one of those 8, in 1986 to 1987, with the best record and the cup. The last one was the Chicago Blackhawks in 2012 to 2013, but it was a shorter season. The Bruins, who haven't allowed their opponents a lead in 31 of their 58 games, have somehow lost 2 to Ottawa, who aren't in the playoffs, and 2 to a better Florida team on the fence. They haven't had a losing streak for more than 3 games. Do they need a few holes before the playoffs so they don't have a bad 10 days at the end of April in the first round? Already leave your like in this video, because it is very important for you not to miss the latest news from Boston, which we will post here. Thank you. Continuing. We have a lot of time. The 2 players we signed in Washington are very smart with the details, and they understand the structure. Orlov has the ability to create on his own because he has a good offensive mind, said Montgomery. A test drive, if you will, for Orlov, who will only be leased because it will still be difficult for him to sign as a free agent this summer. Winning games from October to mid-April is good for the soul, obviously, but the Bruins' hearts are set on winning the cup. Take the regular season into the postseason and not stop the train. They will play the second wild card in the first round, but will face Tampa or Toronto in the second round if they get past the first series, so it's not an easy feat. You throw the puck and another team wants to beat us, said DeBrusk, who missed 6 weeks with a fractured fibula and was a spectator and fan from afar. I had a different perspective, seeing this team made me more eager to come back, he said. Coming to a team that has been so successful, I'm just trying to complement that. I'm just trying to fill a role for this team to continue to be successful, said Hathaway. It's great to have you here, share this video, and together we will expand this chain of good, which is what I most want here with the channel. And speaking of a chain of kindness, help me by liking the video, activating the bell and subscribing to the channel. I post videos all day. To keep you always well informed? Thank you for signing up.